when we did our team call the other night, Britt was like, "Do you clear out your whole board and then redo the whole thing?" I'm like, "You know what? Yeah. I mean, I do it every other year. Sometimes I just like for 2020, what I did was I looked at it, I took down a couple things, and then in each section, I wrote clear 2020 goals as I wanted to make sure I checked off for that exact year. Um, and so it's kind of up to you. This year, I'm going to take everything down and then I'm going to redo it. And so know that you can take your time with this at the same time. I am someone who's like, I need to just get it done, bang it out. Because once I stop, I am not going to come back. And so I asked you guys to block out 2 hours today. Our session is not going to take 2 hours, but if you can, we'll do all the planning and then you guys can use the rest of your time to just sit there, cut out all your magazines, kind of paste or pin it on, and then you can write any extra words that you weren't able to find pictures for. Okay. So let me just walk you through what my board is kind of like. So what I do is I'm going to guide you through, like prompting you on what kind of goals you're going to want in different areas of your life. And I love that this dream boarding, the way that Tiare Thomas does it, she does Aloha Dream Boards, and that is her business. And so we are very lucky that she gifted this to me. But it's not just, here's a board, go and dream. It's what if, let's break up your board into 9 areas of life and make sure we're really thinking about what our goals and our dreams are in all these different areas of life. And so with my board, after I wrote out everything that I hoped and dreamed for in each area, I found pictures and then I would pin it in those areas. But sometimes you can't find a picture that represents your goal or your dream. And so with the white index cards, I'll write the goal or I'll write extra words and then I'll cut it out and I'll pin it on top of the images in that section. So that's kind of how I do my dream board. I even have some like 3D things like this diamond. It's a bottle opener, but I hang it on one of my pins. And so the elements on your dream board doesn't always have to be flat. And then I just explained a little bit earlier, but Noelle made me this lei when I made Blue Diamond, and so I just hung it on the dream board. So I'm going to take everything off. I recommend using at least one doTERRA Living magazine and one doTERRA Leadership magazine. If you don't have that, what you can do is go to doTERRA.com and then pull up a leadership magazine or a living magazine. And if you open the PDF version and you see something on a page, you can print that page. So maybe you have the goal of silver, you have the goal of gold, or you see a quote from one of the leaders in the leadership magazine, or you see a product that you don't use yet, or a smoothie recipe that you're like, yeah, I want to do that every day. Then you can print it and cut it out if you don't have the magazines. Same with your images. If you don't have images in magazines that you like, find it online, find it on Pinterest, and then print it out and cut it out and kind of put that on your board. Okay? Morning, guys. Hi, Alexis. Okay. We can get started. You're not glued to the computer. Feel free to get up, like if you need to get a drink or use the bathroom or whatever. And then we'll get started. So what I recommend is either using your index cards to write out your goals for each section that I'm going to go through, or use a notebook and you can kind of write out your dreams. And then you can use your index cards to write out words and then cut it out and put in your dream board after. Okay. So let me just read to you this real quick. I'm so excited. Okay. The power of dreamboarding. As stated in the book, The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill, any idea you firmly fix in your subconscious mind by repeated affirmation automatically becomes a plan or blueprint, which is an unseen power using and directing your efforts toward the attainment of the objective named in your plan. A dream board hosts your ideas and objectives and will support you during your manifesting journey. After a number of repeated visits to your dream board, your subconscious mind will assist you in attracting the opportunities that will lead you to attaining your desires. What is a dream board? It's a tool that serves as a visual representation of your life's desires, your goals and dreams, assisting you into turning them into reality. Millions of successful people have created a dream board, also known as a vision board or goal mapping. You may have read about it in a book like The Secret. A gentleman shares his story about finding an old dream board as he unpacked his belongings and realized that he was living in the exact house he had pictured on his vision board. Oprah is a believer and wrote about her successful vision board experience in O Magazine as she reflected on her manifested trip to India. She has raved multiple times on camera about the power of vision boarding. Alrighty. So I think my thing about dream boards is that you can work hard, right? You can kind of set goals, but when you don't have visions is what is going to take you to that next level. And when you're looking at your visions and you're really putting your dreams on paper, putting your dreams out there, you're going to subconsciously keep working towards it. Okay. So I'm excited for each of you to do a dream board, especially because you're on our doTERRA team. And I really, you said yes to your doTERRA business because you truly think that it can be the vehicle to support you in your goals and dreams. So let's get really clear. This is the same dream board that I've been using since the first time I made it 4 years ago. I was a premier rank I wasn't even premier. I was a brand new doTERRA wellness advocate. I did this dream board with Tiare, and I've always had it at my desk since. This month that I made this dream board, I hit elite. The next December, we were gold. The December after that, we were already diamond. So it's not just about doTERRA, but I love that you can, make the goals that you want, and then doTERRA can be one of the vehicles to help you achieve these goals. Okay, awesome. So this method of dream boarding, it's about Feng Shui, and these are going to be the 9 core areas of Feng Shui. Number 1 is health and wellness. Oh no, I didn't. You guys can't see. Okay, so can you make a little cubed chart of 9 squares for your notes? And then as I talk about it, you're gonna know where to place this on your dream board later. So just make a 9 cube square thing, and then I'll tell you what's in it because you guys can't see my picture. 9 cubed square. The first section, health and wellness, is going to be the middle square. Health and wellness, it is about the level of health that you desire. This is your most important area because we all need health to participate in life, right? We know this. When you're sick, when you're healthy, you have all the goals, right? You have all the dreams. But when you're sick, you only have one goal, and that's to be healthy. Okay. The second square is the one on the top row, middle column. That will be self-image. The way you would like to be remembered or how you want people to experience you. New characteristics that you would like to portray or a person you want to emulate. I'll go through that in a little bit. I'm just giving you a background of each section, okay? The third section is your first row, third column. So that right corner is going to be love and relationships. The type of relationship you would like to experience, the feelings, places, events, and activities you would like to experience in that relationship. Number 4, second row, third column. So that right column, the second one, is creativity. me see if I can pull up our team call where I have that picture for you, okay? Because I don't want you, it's important. I don't want you to be confused. There you go. So if you can fill out this little chart, okay, this is the map of your dream board. So as I prompt you in these areas, you're going to start writing goals and dreams. And then you're going to cut out pictures and cut out words and pin it in those areas on your board. Okay, so your board is broken up into 9 sections. Has everyone got it? Is anyone confused? I'm just going to leave it up. Where's my chat? Has everyone got it? Is anyone confused? Okay, alrighty. Well, since that's up, I'm just going to start. We're just going to start, okay? So again, you want to use an index card or you want to use a notebook? Everyone breathe some oils. Everyone have a drink. Everyone ready? Okay. So take yourself into your goals and your dreams, okay? Take yourself there. Do not put limits. There's no limitation to dreaming. The only limitation is yourself, your fears, your boundaries, right? Your energy, your health, which is why that health and wellness section is in the very middle. We're starting at that middle one, okay? Health and wellness. I'm going to read this part to you again. The level of health that you desire. This is the most important area because we all need our health to participate in life. In this area, what you want to put is when it comes to your body, your mind, and your spirit, what do you want to feel? So the center of your dream board is going to be health and wellness. When it comes to your body, mind, and spirit, how do you want to feel? List at least 3 things. Here are some ideas. Alive, grounded, energized, hydrated, creative, free in my body. Focused, clear, happy, self-aware, strong, and powerful. Okay. So when it comes to my body, mind, and spirit, these are at least 3 things that I want to feel. Body, mind, spirit. Referring to your answers in question 1, so referring to the 3 things you listed, what are the things that you currently do and or practice? What are the things that you need to do to achieve optimal health? For examples, surfing, swimming, gardening, eating for energy, hydration, going to the gym, golfing, yoga, dancing, smiling, laughing, reading every day. Okay. So you wrote things that you want to feel in your body, mind, and spirit. And then you wrote things that you can do to support this. When it comes to your body, you want to feel blank in your body, mind, and spirit. And these are the things and activities that I can do to support that. Anyone need more time in health and wellness? Okay. Now, are there any habits that are holding you back from feeling optimally healthy? What can we replace them with? So some examples: if you're dehydrated, you're going to cross it out. So what are things that are holding you back? For example, dehydration. You're going to replace it with crossing it out and putting drink water. What are things that are holding you back from this? Sleeping late or not getting sleep. Cross that out and write deep sleep. Waking up late, bad posture, smoking, eating processed sugar, road rage, self-neglect, negative self-talk. If any of those can hold you back, I'll help you cross them out. So if you're saying dehydrated, cross it out and write drink water. If you sleep late or you don't sleep, cross that out and you need deep sleep. If you're waking up late, cross that out and you're going to write wake up at sunrise daily. Bad posture, cross it out. Sit up straight and tall. Smoking, cross it out and write running. Eating processed sugar, cross it out. Eat nourishing whole foods. Road rage, cross it out. Being kind on the road. Self-neglect, cross it out. Self-love, maybe self-care, right? Negative self-talk, cross it out. Self-compassion. Health and wellness. So I like that third part because you may, if you feel dehydrated, you may want to get a picture of water, right? Picture of a hydro flask of water. Or if you're not really sleeping, maybe get a nice picture of a girl who woke up and she's like stretching and she looks well rested. So these should prompt some ideas of the type of photos that you're looking for, or the photos when you're looking through. Because of what you've written down, you'll be like, that matches what I'm looking for health and wellness. Okay. So here's a quote from Will Smith. Money and success don't change people. They merely amplify what's already there. Self-image. The qualities I would like my loved ones to recognize me in 20 years from now are. Qualities I would like my loved ones to recognize in me 20 years from now are. The people that you want to recognize you, your loved ones, consists of your significant other, your family, your children. What do you want them to think about you, right? Friends, coworkers, clients, business partners. Do you want them to say, she's a leader, she's confident, creative, enthusiastic, successful, cooperative. She's a team player, kind, grateful, humble, generous, accurate thinker, loyal, has integrity, or is ambitious. Those are just examples. You can use your own words. What do you want? How do you want people to see you or describe of you in 20 years? Okay. List 3 things or more of what people recognized you for in the past? What have people said in the past about you? Maybe you're focused, you're fun, you have a great sense of humor, you're kind, you're mindful, you're compassionate, you're creative, you're vivacious, or you're resilient. So what do people think of you now or in the past? And what do you want them to think and say about you? I got music now. I don't know if you can hear it. Self-image. Qualities that you want people to see you as. Qualities that you want to step into. Anyone need more time on self-image? Okay. I'm just going to keep moving, but if you guys need me to slow down, just let me know. Okay. Here's a quote by Cherokee proverb. A woman's lowest calling is to seduce and separate a man from his soul and leave him aimlessly wandering. A woman's highest calling is to lead a man to his soul, unite him with source. A man's lowest calling is to ambush and force way into life of woman. And a man's highest calling is to protect a woman so she's free to walk the earth unharmed. Okay. Right. Love and relationships. That is your right top corner box. We're defining your dream partner and your dream relationship. This one's fun, right? Your dream partner and your dream relationship. If you feel like you have it, there's always work to do. So what do you want to accomplish next? What can you work on? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate your current relationship with your significant other? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate your current relationship with your significant other? 1 meaning the least desirable, and 10 meaning your relationship is at its optimal best. Now think about what number relationship you want to create and fill in the blank below. So you can write this out. I currently have a number blank relationship with my significant other. I would like to create a number blank relationship with my significant other. The way I want my significant other to feel about our relationship and how I want them to feel about themselves in our relationship is blank. So you're going to write out some words. How do you want your significant other to feel about your relationship and feel in your relationship and feel about themselves? So do you want them to feel loved, respected, maybe heard, adored, taken care of, happy, trusted, safe, secure, excited, abundant, understood, confident, sexy, connected, cared for? And what are the things that you're willing and able to do to and or practice? What are you willing to do or practice to show your appreciation towards them? Some examples is practice deep listening, learning their love language, performing acts of service, giving massage, being vulnerable, being romantic, acknowledging their feelings, giving physical touch, giving gifts, sharing quality time. The kinds of experience that you want to create and share with them. So we talked about where you rate your relationship, where you want it to be, the way you want them to feel, things you can do for them and show them your love. Now we're talking about what you want to do together. The kinds of experiences that I want to create and share with my significant other in our dream relationship. Be very specific, especially when it comes to romance. In fact, the more clearly you define what romance looks like, feels like, and sounds like, the more you're going to be able to attract it. So some examples: deep conversations, dancing, hiking, cuddling, going to Disneyland. I said that for Alexis and Britt. Building a home, sports. Do you guys like to golf or surf together? Listen to live music, go to museums, comedy shows, cooking healthy, raising a family, outdoor activities. List at least 3 things. Experiences you want to create in your dream relationship together. A wedding, a home, babies, travel. But also, what are things that you do daily, like dancing in the living room, cooking together, right? So, what does this look like, this dream relationship? Walt Disney says, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Okay, creativity. Letting go and embracing your passions. So creativity, this square here. The things that you love that bring you a sense of joy, freedom, and liberation. What do you love to do? Dance, organize, DIY, cleaning, photography, shopping, interior design, journaling, yoga, reading to your kids, creating skits. Is anyone an actress? Swimming. What are things that you like to do that like make you happy and bring you life, or when you're stressed out and need a break? That's what you like to do. Maybe it's a hobby, cooking, baking. I'm the same. What hobby? I work. Being productive. Thank you, Kareen. I thought you wrote, I don't know why, it looks like being productive, Alexis, but in my mind I read it as being productive, sis. Being productive. Okay. Okay, but when you're not working, you like Disney, what is that game that Disney game that you play? The trivia, the trivia. Like, what fun hobbies do you like? You know, everything Disney, everything Harry Potter. Dancing, dance party, shooting Ben with a Nerf gun. Don't game night. Yes. Okay. Can going to Target count? So much fun. I mean, yeah, the things you love doing that brings you a sense of joy, freedom, and liberation. Target equals shopping. Okay. What about things that you collect, obsess over, or geek out on? Photos, books, baking. What about watching Fixer Upper? Joanna Gaines everything, you know. Personal development, technology, marketing, sports, the weather, flowers. What do you geek out on, obsess over? What do you collect? Disney stuff. Have fun with this. Okay, Oprah says, create the highest, grandest vision for your life. Then let every step move you in that direction. That's a good one. You set all these goals and dreams, and when you're doing a task, you can stop and ask yourself, or the way that you spend your time, you can stop and ask yourself, does what I'm doing right now, or the way that I'm spending right now, the way I'm spending my time right now, helps me move closer to my goal and dream, or further? Sometimes we can make decisions and spend our time in certain areas, and then we're like, why didn't I reach my goal this year? Why didn't I reach that dream? Why didn't I make that dream come true? And then you evaluate and you're like, I've been doing things that take me further from my dream, not closer. Or I've been spending my time that doesn't get in ways that don't get me closer to my goal. Helpful people and travel, right here, this bottom right corner. Defining and building a powerful support system and exploring the world. Defining and building a powerful support system and exploring the world. We're on helpful people and travel. Okay. I'd like to attract, okay, love this one. Okay, I want to attract people with these qualities in my life. I want to attract these types of people in my life. List 3 things or more. What type of people do you want around you? Respectful, kind, resourceful, supportive, loving, compassionate, forgiving, caring. Decisive, positive, successful, family oriented, fair, intelligent, humble, open minded. So what you can do if you're writing these on index cards, you can pin it into that section on your board, or you can write a little note and put that on, pin it into those sections on your board. Okay, so helpful people in travel, you're writing the types of qualities people have that you want to surround yourself with, or new people that you want to attract. Can you choose all of it, Giselle? Yes, of course. All of it. They're all so positive. You can choose 3 or more. So you can do all of them. Okay. Now this one gets a little bit more focused. We're still on the same section. The people that you want to attract to support your desires, dreams, and goals. The people you want to attract to support your desires, your dreams, and your goals. Okay. Here's some ideas. So these are also helpful people, right? People that can help. Business coach. You probably have that. You have a mentor, probably. Creative architect. Personal trainer. Bookkeeper. CPA, right? Carpool mom, personal assistant, a life coach, a midwife, an accountant, a basketball coach, house cleaner, private chef. Whoa, that's fancy. Interior designer. There's no boundary, there's no cap on your dreams. So if you want a private chef, you put it. Again, have fun. All right. Helpful people. Type of people you want to attract and their qualities. The type of people that can support your desires, dreams, and goals. Right? If you guys listen to the Whole Fit podcast, how Wonder Women really do it all, it's getting help and asking for help and asking for support. Okay. Now travel. Write out everywhere you want to go. Your dream destinations. Put it all down. Say it out loud. You can scream it because you're on mute. Disney World, Disneyland, Paris Disney, Shanghai Disney. Shanghai Disney has a really cool castle. Um, Universal Studios in Orlando has a big Harry Potter world. Europe, Africa, a doTERRA sourcing trip. Tahiti. I just went to Alaska, and if you like that, if you liked where I went, right down Alaska. Specifically, it's Girdwood, Alaska. Okay. Here's another quote from Oprah. I've come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint, and that the best way to succeed is to discover what you love and then find a way to offer it to others in the form of service, working hard, and also allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. Yes, Kareen. Paris Disney for the new Frozen Land in 2022, unless it got delayed. Okay. Everywhere you want to travel. If you want to keep going on that, please do. It can even be here. Like it can be like a staycation at Aulani. Or a beach house in Malibu. For those of you in 2000 California. So Malibu Beach House. They have a Barbie Malibu dream house that you can rent. I saw that. Not that we want to go, but just saying it's kind of cool. Okay. Tiana works at Aulani. She gave my kids stickers and it made their whole day. I was telling her. Okay. Career. Are you guys ready for career? This bottom column, middle row. Sorry, middle, you know what I'm saying. Middle column, bottom row. When our career choices are in alignment with our passion and purpose, true happiness and prosperity are around the corner. This is the way I want to feel in my career or in my business. This is how I want to feel in my business. List at least 3 things. For example, happy, valued, respected, productive, purposeful, a leader, appreciated, excited, enthusiastic, fun, smart, motivated. This is the way I want to feel in my career or business or both. Okay, and then in creativity, now I gotta go back because it's telling me to look what you write. Look what you wrote down in creativity. Things that bring you joy. So when you the things that you wrote down in what brings you joy in the creativity section, which ones of those would you also want to feel in your career? Or have part of your career? So like dancing, organizing, like I want to do and feel these things. Cleaning, photography, shopping, interior design, journaling, yoga. You want to have this as part of your career, not just your creativity section. For those of us that really like all the parts of the biz, the things that maybe you enjoy social media, maybe you enjoy making graphics, maybe you enjoy making and coming up with new creative classes, you enjoy DIY classes, right? What are the fun stuff that you want to bring into career that bring you joy? Is it having team calls, relationships and connections? Okay. Then the last part of career, it's a little bit deeper. So don't feel bad if you're just not there yet, because sometimes it takes a few years to find what you're looking for, right? But it can also be very basic and it can always grow deeper. So this is career, right? So the third thing is the issues in the world that you want to be part of creating solutions for and solving. What does that end result look like, sound like, and feel like? Examples: world's peace, healthy children, empowered children, children with homes, a purpose-driven community. If you like doTERRA's Healing Hands, why do you like it? Is it because they build schools? They support girls who are shamed for their time of the month with their Days for Girls program, right? Is it because they fight against sex trafficking? So what are the differences in the world that matter to you, that you want to be part of? And we're so lucky that, doTERRA Healing Hands is one of the outlets that we can turn to in supporting and changing the world right now, right? Here's an olelo no eau. E lave I ke ao a malama a e i'o mo kana'auau. He who takes his teaching and applies them increases his knowledge. Also, did you know that I could speak Hawaiian? I went to Hawaiian for years, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. I was in Hawaiian language for 10 years. Okay, skills and knowledge. We're rounding it out. We have 2 more sections after skills and knowledge. Know that with awareness comes power. After shining light on your weaknesses, you're going to ask yourself, are these serving me any longer? If not, what would it look like if I made a shift? What strength would I gain after shifting that weakness? Let's delve into the questions below to further explore your desires and skills and knowledge. Here's a note considering referring to the areas you've identified in your career, health, love, finances, and more. These are the specific things that you want to learn about that you do not know. What do you want to learn more of for skills and knowledge? What do you want to learn more of? Examples for business, maybe it's accounting, bookkeeping, maybe it's taxes, understanding taxes for your business, maybe it's in life, financial planning, budgeting, maybe it's social media, engaging content, maybe it's team calls and speaking influentially, speaking and being inspirational. Cooking, hi. Meditation, maybe you want to do some really cool hobbies. You want to learn how to surf, get better at meditating, be a better cook, learn how to bake, speak another language, play piano, learn aroma touch technique, be a yoga teacher. Like, again, like possibilities are endless. What do you want to do? Like, what do you want to be really good at? Or what do you want to learn? What are some things that you already do or know that you want to practice to get better in? Some of them could be skills, but other things could be things like communication. I want to get better at communication, deep listening, singing, manifesting, writing, photography, time management, technology. Things you want to learn, things you want to get better at. And try to really think, do you have things listed that can support you in your business? Support you in other goals in your life, right? So if your goal is to be a silver, a gold, a platinum, a diamond in doTERRA, do you have some things listed in this section besides just hobbies? Like, I want to be better at cooking, of course, but what are some of the skills that I need to be better at to grow my doTERRA business too? Maybe it's I want to be better at inviting, or I want to be better at that close. The close, I get like all clammy and I choke up, and then I don't help people get oils into their home because I'm too scared, or I don't know what to say. Or maybe it's you've been doing this business for a little while and you don't know how to do bookkeeping and you want to stay on top of your taxes, okay? So don't leave anything out as far as like skills and knowledge that could help you in your business too. Some of the qualities that you want to develop in yourself: love, kindness, compassion, understanding, patience, vulnerability, enthusiasm, commitment, self-confidence, tolerance, pleasing personality, self-worth, boldness, open-minded, cooperative. And then you can just list anything else that you want to work on. Maybe you're struggling with. Maybe you feel like there's something that you're weak in your business or in life that you really want to develop. Like clear communication, saving money, budgeting, being mindful with your time. This quote is from Mother Teresa. What can you do to promote world peace? Go home and love your family. You guys agree? It's like, especially with what happened this year, I'm like, the only thing that I can control is being at home and taking care of my kids and making sure they're happy and they're growing and they're educated and they're healthy and we're healthy, right? You raise healthy, positive, inspired children. Now they're going to go out into the world in 20 years and go and inspire and lead and bring positivity to the world. Okay, family and friends. What kind of relationship do you desire to have with them? Loving? Oh, sorry. Okay. When my family and friends think about the relationship that they have with me, I want them to feel blank. Loved, connected, valued, supported, inspired, excited, happy, heard, acknowledged, respected, cared for, at peace. What about proud? When your family and friends think about the relationship that they have with you, what do you want them to feel? Then you're going to write some experiences that you want to have with these people. So this is not your partner, right? That your partner had their own section. What are the types of things that you want to do with your family and friends? Family trip, girls dinner. Maybe you guys want to go hiking together. It can be something as simple as sit and have meaningful conversations. All the things. All the things you want to do with your family and friends. Now you wrote down what you want them to think about when they think about your relationship with them. So let's write down a few ways that you can show your gratitude towards them. How do you show gratitude to your family and friends? Do you cook a big pot and then split it up into some takeout containers and go drop it off? Maybe you go grocery shopping for your mom so she doesn't have to go to the store. Bake someone cookies. Support them in their dreams. Just spend quality time together. Words of affirmation. Quality, I said that one. Deep listening. A surprise phone call. Gift giving. Or what about bringing them flowers? How do you show your loved ones gratitude or that you care? Okay. Okay, Tiana, thank you. I recorded it, so I will make sure that gets to you. Bye. All right, so we're in prosperity now. If you guys are good with family and friends, if you need to continue, maybe write a note of what else you want to add on, like just add on more ways to show gratitude. And our last section is going to be prosperity, okay? So I'm going to give you 3 minutes. And put a timer on. This one's fun. Again, no boundaries. For prosperity, imagine having $1 million. What would you spend it on? If you need more than $1 million, up it. What would you spend it on? No boundaries of money. What would you spend that money on? I know, Alexis. $1 million is the baseline of a home in Hawaii. Okay, let's up it to $1 billion. Oh my god, $1 million is not is like the base of a home. Write out anything and everything. What would you buy with unlimited money? What would you buy with unlimited money? Dream houses, beach houses, a house for every family member. Maybe your grandma or my kid's grandma, I would buy her a car. You know, like think you can get things for others as well. If you had all the money in the world, private school for your kids, travel, eyelashes, Target runs every week. Boobs, yes. This is what this is about. If that's what you want, put it. Yep. Oops. Anybody else need more time? Boobs. Mommy tummy tuck. My friend calls it a mommy makeover. Okay. Everyone good for that part? Now you're going to list, we're still in prosperity, but now you're going to list the things that money can't buy. Money can't buy blank. List out these three things. Okay. So now you're going to put that all of that into your board.
Okay, you have your sections. Please, please, please finish this. I've had a few of you who didn't even finish it from last year. As soon as we left, you never touched it again. So if you can, spend this next hour completely finishing it. I recommend finding images and kind of pinning it or placing it in each section. Once you're done finding your images, then kind of like place them so you can see it all and then pin that. Any images or any words that you wrote down or goals that you couldn't find an image for, or you can't find an image that represents that, write it in a word, blue or black pen on a white index card, cut it out and pin it in that section. Okay. Again, it can be 2D, it can be 3D items, like how I showed you guys in the beginning that I hung this diamond bottle opener on my board, on my pin. You can also get real specific. So we were talking about a goal, like I want to be gold rank by this month, or diamond rank. I want to put the time. I want to do it here, like November 2021, or by the end of 2022. If you are aiming for rank because of income, I suggest writing a specific number of income you want either a year or each month. Yeah, have fun. Okay. Use different types of magazines. All right. Now let me just share a few ways you're going to use your board. The manifesting process. 11 steps to manifesting success. Number 1 is set your intention. It's important to begin with an intention. Your intention will support you like a best friend. It'll be your motivator and your cheerleader, keeping you on track towards manifesting your desires and achieving your goals. Number 2 is be clear. Be clear on what you want. When you have a desire for anything in life, make sure it to be as specific as possible. This is where your dream board comes in handy. Number 3, have a burning desire for what you're asking for. Be passionate about what you want. Once you're clear on your intentions, you can use them as your motivation to pursue your desires and dreams. Number 4 is believe. You have to believe that this can come true. You can close your eyes and see it. You can also write down your dream as if it's already happened, what it will look like and feel like in your daily journal. Number 5 is to think positively. Be your biggest cheerleader. Don't let yourself stand in the way of yourself. And number 6, ask, release, and trust in your process. Number 7 is be patient. Imagine if all your dreams came true at once. It would be a challenge to partake in them and enjoy it. But if you're patient and appreciate the positive things you manifested so far, you're bound to create more fulfilling life experiences. Number 8 is receive with gratitude and always, always celebrate. I don't know if you noticed that I'm a big celebrator. I celebrate every little thing. It's huge. It can be huge for you. Okay. Number 9, create an everyday practice. Just like personal development every day. Be smart routine or savers routine that we do in doTERRA, right? Number 10, gain motivation and attract support. Share your dreams and goals with others. Ask them for your support, for their support. Number 11, repeat and dream bigger. It's amazing, right? When you guys accomplish a goal, you're like, oh, I was able to do that. I had an auntie ask me like, oh, you were able to accomplish this. What's next? And I told her, and she's like, I am just so amazed that every time you reach a dream, you dream bigger, right? You guys feel that whenever you accomplish something or you reach a dream? You're like, if that's possible, what else is possible? Why stop here? Okay. All right. Anybody have any questions? The magazine part and the cutting and the putting on your board,
That's the fun part. We're going to log off and you guys can blast some music, braid some oils, maybe watch your favorite TV show, whatever you want to do. But have fun. Please spend an hour on this and complete this board. Then put it up somewhere where you can see it every single day. If you have a desk for doTERRA, that's where I recommend putting it every single day. I remember there were times in my business where I wanted to give up or I was having a really hard day and I'm on the phone or I'm like writing notes and looking down and doing something and I look up and my dream board is right there. It's reminding me why I'm there doing this and helps me work through all the challenges. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming today and